Today we will discuss three different points. One is yesterday we have discussed what conversion of automata to regular expression. One of the example we will see. Second point, we will see equivalence of two regular expressions. Third, we will see equivalence of two finite automata. As per the discussion yesterday, we have seen already how to convert a finite automata to a regular expression. One of a problem today we will see. Additionally, second and third, these are the two new points today we will discuss, where we will check the equivalence of two regular expressions. If you will be given by two regular expressions, then how can you say that these two regular expressions are equal or not equal? Similar way, two finite automata if you have been given, how do you say that two finite automatas are equivalent? Okay? So first of all, we will consider the conversion of finite automata. I will consider first a automata, for example. So this is somehow the random regular expression, finite automata here I have prepared for the symbol 0 and 1. So is it done? Fine. So in examination this much of diagram will be given to you. The finite automata will be given to you and you will be asked why the regular expression or given finite automata. Okay? So as a solution for this particular problem, what you need to do? What is the first step? Check for null. First of all, you need to check for is there any transition with null in the given finite automata? That you have to check. If it is given, then you cannot be converted that particular finite automata into null. First of all, you need to remove that particular null, then you go for only converting to a regular expression. Okay? So null should not be there. Second, you should check there should be only one start state. Okay? The finite automata should have only one start state. Okay? Other way, you may have single or multiple final states. It clearly means that you should have only one initial state or start state. At the same time, you should understand that the finite automata may have one or more than one final states. Okay? So finally, you need to calculate regular expression for state, or you can say for final state. You need to see that, you need to check which is the final state in this given finite automata. In that case, our final state is Q4. So the expression for Q4 is supposed to be calculated. Okay, this is basically algebraic method. By algebra, you are needed only the algebra knowledge to solve this particular problem. Okay, so how should we? In the next step, you need to go for getting various expressions. And these expressions, in this case, there are 4 states for a regular finite automata. In that way, you will get 4 different expressions. So first of all, one for Q0, Q1, okay, Q2 and Q2 neither. Okay, I will say this is a Q2. So this is a Q3. Now in this case, my final state is Q3. So for every state, you should calculate a expression. First of all, I start with the initial state, and I will prepare an expression for that. How do I find a expression for this? Incoming transition for this particular state. What are the incoming state? You need to come up with the expression for the state Q0. You need to check what are the various input transition, means in transition for this particular state. What are these? This is start itself, this is null, and this is from Q2 with one input. There is in transition is there. That is any more? No anymore. So I can write null plus first state, then inputs involved. See, this order should be maintained. First state and then inputs involved. Similarly, go for next state Q1. Find the incoming transition to the state Q1. Q0. So that is what? Q0, 0. Next expression for Q2. Incoming transition to Q2 are Q0, 0 plus nobody. So for Q3, the final state Q3, what are the various incoming transition? One coming from Q0, so Q0, 0, from one coming from Q1, Q1, 1, this one, Q1, 1, Q0, 0, third is coming from Q2, that is Q2, 0. Okay, so we have received very simple expression. Here it is asked to come up with this Q3 is equal to. At the end you should get the expression Q3 equal to a pure regular expression without any state within that expression. In this is a you can consider as a expression or regular expression, but within this Q2 is there. Okay, this is again expression, but here the state Q0 is there. So we should have at the end a pure regular expression in which there will not be any states. So it is asked to have a regular expression for Q3. So Q3 is this one. It is having various states like Q0, Q1, Q2. Our job is to remove this Q0, Q1, Q2. Means replace this Q0, Q1, Q2 by some expression. Okay. So how can I remove them? Q2 is this one. Q1 is this one. Q0 is this one. So all these value I can simply substitute. What should I get? Q3 is equal to, I remove this. If I remove this Q3, Q2, what happens? Q0, 0 plus Q1, 1. What is Q2 is equal to? यहाँ पे Q0, 0 यहाँ से तो so Q2 I am replacing by that expression, that is Q2 0 and this 0 as it is. Q0 क्या? Q00. So this Q3 I am getting, if I simplify this Q3, this becomes what? Q0, 0 plus 0, 0 plus Q1, 1. So during conversion process, you will be needed to apply, or you will by using there is a one theorem, Arden's theorem. Yesterday we discussed that Arden's theorem will be used during conversion process. So what is the Arden's theorem? We should once again revise that Arden's theorem so that we can apply that one. Arden's theorem is like this: if your regular expression is in this form, R is equal to Q plus RB, then that clearly can be simplified to R is equal to QP star. Here the only thing you need to identify that in the expression, the left hand side, whatever the left hand side you are having, the same expression, say R, you should have at the right hand side, here in this case R, but that should be ended by something P, and that product has to be added by some other Q expression. But this what R you are having at the left hand side, that should be appear at the right hand side, but in this form. Okay? If it is the case, then this expression you can simplify to this way: R is equal to QP star. Getting? This is the Arden's theorem. So this theorem will be applicable during the conversion process. So here you can see that I am having Q3, here Q0, here Q1. Okay? So still, does this particular expression is similar to this pattern? यहाँ पे Q3 है. At the left hand side Q3 is there. It clearly means that if you want to apply the Arden's theorem, that Q3 must be somewhere multiplied by somewhere ended by some expression like P. Here I am not finding. So Arden's theorem cannot be applied here. So only what I need to do, Q0 and Q1 I need to replace further. What is Q0? So here you see, if I take these two expressions, here you needed to some analysis. What way? By substituting what in what, I can get some simplified form. If you see these two expressions, Q0 equal to null plus Q21, and this is Q2 is equal to Q00. If I replace this Q0, if I substitute this Q2 value is equal to Q00, then I will get the expression in the form of Arden's form. Like Q0 is equal to something Q0, something I will have. Okay? So after getting this much simplification, I should go for getting the values of Q0 and Q1 here. Q0, Q1 यहाँ पे है. So मुझे Q0, Q1 चाहिए. So I should, how do I get? I will use these two expressions to come up with Q0. So what I am doing here, I am substituting Q2 value here. So I will get Q0 value. So Q0 null plus, what is the value of Q2? Q2 is Q00. So it is 1 as it is. I just substituted Q2 value here. Get it? So if you see this particular expression is really in the form of Arden's theorem. So if I say this is R, so exactly this Q0 should be at the right hand side. R to R I am having. So this is the regular expression and this is regular expression that I can indicate by Q and P. Get it? So exactly this particular expression I am getting in the form of Arden's form, I am able to apply the theorem. So now at this point I may get Q0 is equal to, what is the value of this? This is equal to QP star. So what the value of Q0 I will get? Null 0 1 whole star. So null 0 1 whole star. This is P, this is Q, and this is P. I have done the star. So ultimately 0 1 star I am getting. So this Q0 value I got. How do you get Q1? How do you get Q1? It's simple. Huh? Q0 से value table है. What Q1 is what? Q1 is equal to Q0 से. So Q0 we already have it. So what is Q1? This Q0 value you substitute simply at this point you will get the Q1 value. So what is that? Q1 is 0 1 star and what is next? 0. So this is the two values I got. So these Q0 Q1 values I can just substitute in Q3. So finally I will get the regular expression. So Q3, the final regular expression for the given finite automata is just Q0 value, that is 0 1 star. Okay, 0 plus 0 0 plus what is the Q1 value? Q1 value is this one, 0 1 whole star 0 and next is 1. This is the regular expression, equivalent regular expression for given finite automata.